Hey coaches, this is Coach Parker with CoachParker.org. How you guys doing today? Hey, I just released my version 1 of the double wing formation selected youth football plays ebook. It's a digital book. It's $14.99. It's got 200 plus double wing plays. There's actually, I think, 260 or something total. 50 or so pass plays, about 160 or so run plays. Now, of course, there's 8 double wing formations and about 25 base plays. And so they're just different looks and different variations of the same play in different double wing styles. But it's almost 400 pages. Pretty proud of it. It's got a lot of good information in it. Got some good feedback from a couple of guys that purchased the draft. Somebody said 400 pages of gold, and another one said definitely well worth the money. So many options. So that's good feedback, and I appreciate that. Hey, before we get too far into this, please subscribe to the channel if you get a chance. Hit the like button, make a comment, all that other good stuff. But let's get right into it. Again, this information is copyrighted, so you can use it for your personal self and coaches and do all that. But if you start selling it and start making YouTube videos and trying to do a bunch of commercial stuff with it, just know it's copyrighted material. So just wanted to get that out, since a few coaches on YouTube are copying a lot of my information here lately. So dedicate. Thanks for my family. Yep. Purpose of the book here, just trying to make more double wing plays for the youth football community that have worked for me, others that I've seen, and also adding to my Power Wing Beast offense playbook and Wildcat playbooks, and just firming those up. And all of my playbooks in the selected youth football play series, they all fit into the Power Wing Beast offense terminology, play verbiage, all of that good stuff. So they're really just good addendums. They can stand alone, especially if you buy the Jaws blocking book, but they can stand alone, but are really kind of addendums for coaches that want a main kind of traditional offense and meet with the Power Wing Beast offense stuff. Even though the Power Wing Beast offense does have 4 or 5 other formations in there. But anyway, so let's get to the table of contents. You can see it here. It's $395 to the appendix. I think it's $399 in total. But you've got the table of contents here. You can see all the stuff was going to go through. We're going to kind of skip to the formation. It does have blocking and O-line blocking, just some base stuff in there. For just a quick review, if you want more of the blocking and all that, and detail of how to block and what to do, then you can certainly get my Jaws blocking manual, and also the offensive line drills manual. But so let's get right into it. See, we need to go to page, looks like 38 or so. So let's skip down. You can kind of see over here as I'm flipping through. I'll slow down all the other slides in here. Double wing tags, motions. Here's the alignments, and talks about the 8 different double wing variations. There's a bunch of flavors. Here's kind of a main, kind of the gaps, splits, whole numbers, whole names, spacing, kind of a general thing. And then each formation, the first one is Pop, for Pop Warner. He actually kind of came together and put it all together for the double wing. There's some guys that have more information on the tight double wing, but Pop Warner actually started doing the single wing and then put together the double wing, which he called the B formation, for better outside running and also passing. And this was basically it. So I have this formation in here. It's basically as a reference formation that I pulled from some really old playbooks and really old books. And the plays that are around pop are kind of like a reference material, so you can kind of see where this whole thing came from. Speed is actually my formation that I've been running, which is comboed from a lot of different double wing coaches, and also the spin offense with Dale Weiner, and toned it down to really what I thought and what ran for us in 2007 and 2008 when we really kind of perfected it. As far as how it could work at youth football, and it's sort of it's not a spread double wing, but you can see the wing backs are wide. We don't widen out the tight ends. The wing backs are wide. And in this formation, because we run a lot of beast, it's in kind of cake box. We wanted something that was going to hit the edges of a defense, and this is what gave it to us. We call it speed, and you may have heard me call it swing for spin double wing kind of thing in the past, because there's the spinner quarterback going on. But speed is really what I've been calling it the last few years, because you really need speed to be able to run this thing. And so that's what came out of that. The next formation, deuce, is just speed under center. So double wing UC under center. So speed. They're basically the same formation, except if you've got a quarterback or a center that are having exchanges, or you've got weather issues, this is what you would go to here. The next formation is ram, which really is what a lot of the double wing coaches from the recent past and youth coaches have taught. It's this really compacted double wing, and Jerry Volaton, Gregory double wing, Coach Wyatt, they all kind of run this similar compacted double wing here, and it's all about pulling, blocking, and kind of a lot of people at a point of attack. I don't run this too much because I run more of a single wing kind of thing for inside running, and my double wing is more wide, but this is in here because I've coached with 3 or 4 coaches that actually have run this, and I know a lot of folks like it, so it's in here as a reference too. And it's a very good offense that I would check out those authors that are around this book here, around that particular double wing formation. This formation called Jacks is a formation that I run, and a lot of folks within my rec league run. It's a double wing formation with 2 kind of stud backs in the backfield and okay wings, and it's a lot of the same plays. And then they'll also do power stuff, like if you've got my books, the fat or the cake formation, which is like a box where you're running a lot of 2 sniffer back powers. I kind of integrate this formation with that, and we kind of have a whole thing going on there. And so there's a lot of things you could do with this. That's one of the formations. And then you've got spread here, which is basically just a spread double wing where you've got your wings and they're doing all the double wing misdirection stuff. And it's really great if you got the talent. I would only recommend to this select travel teams, but it's really good if you've got a legitimate passing quarterback to run this one. The dab, which is the double wing with adjustable blockers or alpha blocker. This is a kind of an examination of being able to have 1 stud back, and then you're moving this 4 back around the formation, and also moving your other backs around. And this goes in with what I did in the single wing with Hydra and Cab, and also with Beast, Tight, Wide, and Jumbo. I've been moving backs around, and also with Pie and Cake with moving the sniffers around. I've been moving backs and sniffers and stuff multi for a long time. And this is just an examination where you can see kind of what you can do with some calls to move backs around, and that's there for you to see how that's done. And then this last one really goes with pop, It's a spin buck lateral type of formation. Um, the buck lateral is kind of an older single wing thing, and it's got some plays in here so you can see if they're keying on a back, you can basically buck him up the middle and do all kind of misdirection stuff off of that. So I put that in here as kind of like a reference, and it's my take on kind of a spin buck lateral, which is called bucks. So here's a bunch of tags here that I use. I'm a big believer in formation tags because I do multiple defenses and I do multiple offense. So these tags are great to be able to move people around and make a play look different, but not really changing everything about a particular play. So like I said, there's quite a few plays in the playbook, but I have selected, that's the selected youth football plays, the base 8, Sweet 16, Core 24 selected plays that really kind of hone down what you should focus on versus kind of just trying to look at the whole playbook. The whole playbook's kind of an idea book of all the different things you can do and pick and choose, but I've tried to help you focus, and that's the reason it says start here on this page, and actually in the table of contents is the base 8, Sweet 16, and Core 24 is really what you should focus on. And it's actually 8 plus 1, which is 9, because each of the pages has 9 slides, but the base 8, 16, and Core 24 are kind of my terminology that I use for my own playbook, and what I go forward with for these books is your base 8 plays, then your next Sweet 16 and Core 24. So that's what I've chosen here, and here's the Core 8 here. You can see them on the page. I'm not going to flip through every one of these slides, but there's the base 8 plus 1, which is 9, and then you get the Sweet 16 plus, which gives you another 9 plays, which is actually 18. Basically, each of these slides is giving an extra one, like a little bonus. And then the Core 24, you add them all up, is actually like what, that's 9 times 3, 27. So the Core 24 selected gives you another 9 here. And it's really the kind of the core of a total experienced, skilled offense. Because if you're not a travel team or a select team, if you can see, there's a lot more passes here in this particular Core 24 set of 9. So just make sure if you get to the Core 24, you've perfected that base 8 and Sweet 16 before getting here. And definitely, if you're going to venture out now into the next 250 plays, definitely make sure you're really solid on this Core 24 group. So I'll just flip through. You can look at the side here. Looks like a 45 dive out of pop. Let's just see what another play. Speed, gut wedge, fullback wedge. Let's see here. A quarterback 114 lead trap. Let's see, a 127 wingback stretch kind of play there. Out of speed. And then you've got out of deuce or duck. You've got gut counter by the fullback. A wingback wedge here out of deuce. Let's see, a quarterback lead wide sweep out of deuce. And we get to ram. You've got a wingback counter trap, and then we go here, another fullback counter. Then we get to jacks, got a counter back action to the 6 hole. I like a lot of counters out of this double wing because I'm running a lot of power out of maybe Pie, Fat Cake, and Beast. And so this double wing for me, when I implement it, has a lot more counter plays. And it is all about misdirection and power. I mean, you could run power out of the ram, but speed and deuce are kind of we're running to the edges and then running misdirection counters out of it and doing a lot more passing out of it. That's how my double wing stuff works. Now here's Dab, which is the double wing adjustable blocker, alpha blocker guy. And this is where I'm moving the 4 back around the formation along with the other backs, just showing you how you can move the backs around. Instead of having a set fullback, you can move him into a sniffer role and basically move him up and down the line, or even back into the backfield next to the quarterback. And there's a quick boot here, a wide boot, a reverse, and then you've got the spread, and you've got all the passing plays. The book has got all of the main run plays in one section and all the passing plays in the next, because I don't really want everybody just passing, because youth football passing is not that great. So if you're looking for the pass plays, they're in the pass section. So you've got all those main plays. Great play out of the spread is the 3x2 110 wedge, which I love to spread everybody out and then run a wedge. And a lot of coaches do that, and that's a great play for youth football. And then here you've got the buck formation, the double reverse, counter, gut play here by the quarterback, pit sweep by the one back. And then I actually give you a couple of buck lateral plays that you can see here that are kind of old standards from long ago. And then, like I said, I've got all the pass plays in one section, pop pass plays, formation. There's some hooks or hitches. Here's a TD1, which is an out pattern and a fly for me. And you got a drag boot. There's a flood. Let's see. Like I said, there's about 50 pass plays in here, and a lot of them are similar, but they're just looking different because they're different formation. Here's jacks. Here's the TD1 route combo, and there's a little box here. It says an inside man on the TD route combo will run to the first down marker, and then the outside guy will basically run a seam fade long to the end zone, and that's why it's called TD1, touchdown or first down. And that's what we're trying to do with this particular pattern, and it's our base pattern combo, that or Southwest. So let's see, here's a hooks. I like hooks. This hook pass play here is great. It's easy, 5 and 7 yard hooks, and their hitches inside. Those are easy pass plays for young quarterbacks to hit. Here's another TD1 pass play out of another formation. Here's a a Southwest pass pattern out of Bucks. And then that's it. And then here is, never could leave out base cake, fat or pie plays. So there's like 11 in here. And there's actually a squad screen gang trick play and a Statue of Liberty play in the book. So, and passing tree. And the thing that I added this year, for this book, and there's a lot of play templates here with a bunch of different type of defenses. So you can print these off and then draw your plays up. So that's that there, appendix. And of course, all my other books. And of course, don't forget all the resources here. A lot of good information. I highly recommend all these books here on resources, and support those authors too. And then, of course, support me with my books. If you like what I've done, you can hit my playbook store over there. You can get this particular book. And then I've got more than just the Beast now. In Wildcat, there's the Wishbone, the Eye, the Power Eye, the Single Wing, the 6'2 multi-8 defense. So this is Coach Parker with CoachParker.org. Remember to subscribe if you get a chance. That really helps out the channel and the Google search engine logarithm. Check out CoachParker.org, where there's 400 youth football coaching articles over there for free. And then, of course, you can always buy one of my books, which I would appreciate too. But again, Remember to play for fun, and winning is funner. This is Coach Parker. Ciao. See you guys next time.